Retirement annuity contracts with guaranteed annuity rates, that's fantastic. I love that combination of words because it really encompasses what we do at the Annuity Man. Hi there, I'm Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico, and actually the founder of Contractual Guarantees Only, which is what we're talking about right here. The contractual guarantees for retirement and locking in those annuity rates for retirement is very, very important and very, very timely at this date. If you look at the date of this filming, I'm getting ready to tell you something that when I tell you, you're going to smack your head and go, yeah, that makes sense, but I need you to realize that it's happening right now. We'll talk about that after this. So if you're looking for a retirement annuity and getting guaranteed rates, that's fantastic. First of all, the fact that that's what you're looking for, you're thinking about annuities correctly. Annuities are contracts. They're contracts between you and the issuing life insurance company that issues the annuities. Life insurance companies issue annuities. Annuities are transfer of risk strategies. Okay, they're contracts, but yes, they are also transfer risk strategies. You're transferring the risk to the annuity company to solve primarily for four things. The acronym is PIL, Principal Protection, Income for Life, Legacy, and Long-Term Care. If you do not need to solve for one or more of those items, you do not need an annuity, period. Do not buy an annuity for growth. Do not buy an annuity for stock market returns. Do not buy an annuity for hypotheticals, theoreticals, projections, back-tested numbers, unicorns chasing the butterflies, or you're going to be sorely disappointed and feel like an idiot after a couple years of owning that product. You buy it solely for the contractual guarantees of that policy. Now, because you're looking for that and those best guaranteed rates for retirement, you need to ask two questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Now, most people, the 14,000 people turn 65 every single day, most are looking for primarily two things, the P and the I, which is principal protection or income for life. And a lot of you are looking for income for life. So income for life, what's interesting right now, and I kind of teased it a little bit in the intro, is because artificial intelligence is changing everything, the question that I get all of the time is how is an artificial intelligence changing the annuity industry, okay? It hasn't yet, but it's getting ready to, and here's how. The way it's getting ready to is artificial intelligence is shortening the span of time for medical breakthroughs. In fact, I read an article the other day, in the next 5 years, there might not be any surgeons. All surgery will be done by AI, which is crazy to think that, I mean, it's that fast. But what's going to happen with life expectancy tables, so they're going to have medical breakthroughs, which means we're going to live longer, in combination with the GLP-1s that are making people skinnier, which means the life expectancy tables are going to expand and be longer, which means the guaranteed payments will be lower. So this is not a sales pitch, okay? This is fact. The life expectancy tables right now are a bargain. They're an absolute bargain because they're looking at your life expectancy to be 84, 86, or whatever, depending on the annuity company. What happens if artificial intelligence figures out some forms of cancer? What happens? Then it goes to 92 or 95 or whatever. What if this keeps going? I don't know. Who knows? I think I've put too many miles on my body. You know, I'm just gonna fall in a big heap one day, and that's okay. It's been a fun ride. But the point is, we have to prepare our clients for that eventuality of AI affecting the business. All right, and it's going to. So you know, when you're looking for that retirement annuity, you're looking possibly for lifetime income, this is a good time to look. This is a good time to go to my site at theannuityman.com and run quotes. You can run quotes to your heart's content. I pay for every one of them. Run them, run them, run them. I don't care. Run every scenario you want. You can also schedule a free consultation with my team. I view every case. I oversee every single case. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. But that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay? I want to make sure that you're making a good decision, but it's a good time to start looking at lifetime income, creating your own pension, because only 9% of us work for an employer. that provides a pension. So you're going to have to create your own pension. You're going to have to create your own income floor in combination with the annuities that you already own, Social Security's annuity, RMDs from your IRAs, annuity type payment because you have to take it annually. Whatever that income floor is, if you need to add to that, and most people do, that's where we come in because we represent all carriers and we're looking for the highest contractual guarantees for your situation. For lifetime income, it's A+ or better. A+ or better, you don't need a sweater. Just remember that. Do that because you're going to remember it. A+ or better for lifetime income, because what happens if I'm right, which I am, about AI and life expectancy tables change and you live for a long time, 110 or 112, then you have to have a company that's solid enough to back up those claims. You can't bottom fish for lifetime income. An A- company or B++ company might have a higher guarantee, but we're not playing around here, okay? You don't get a mulligan, a do-over in retirement. We need to choose the huge companies. And don't say, well, what happens when they go out of business? They're not. The A+ or A++ companies are not going out of business. And if they do, hug your loved ones. Or as Crosby, Stills, and Nash said, love the one you're with. I think it was them. Anyway, the point is, you're looking at the right thing. You were looking for guarantees. You're combining guarantees with retirement. How do you do that? How do you get that consistent paycheck? Just like Social Security. How do you get that pension paycheck that's coming in every month? Lifetime income annuities. Now you say, well, what's the ROI on that? I don't know. I don't know the ROI until you die. Up until then, it's a pure transfer of risk. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of clients that have outlived their life expectancy but are still getting paid by the annuity company because they're on the hook to pay. It's funny, no one ever asks, well, what's the return on investment on Social Security? No one ever asked that. They just love the payments. Well, I love those payments. Boy, I love me some Social Security, but I hate annuities. Okay, hypocrite much? Seriously, come on, man. Same thing. Difference is the Social Security is political, not actuarial. Okay? Think about it. But do you need that extra? Do you need a Social Security type payment in addition to the Social Security type payment you're getting? I'm going to say yes because you can live better. Stop threading the needle. Stop trying to save every little penny. Enjoy your money while you still feel good. Listen to me. Listen to me. Every single one of you out there knows of someone in your circle that didn't do that, that accumulated a lot of money and then got sick and they died and they never, ever enjoyed it. I joke with my friends all the time. I say, listen, fly first class or your kids will. They will, and you know they will. Do me a favor. Above my head is a video that I did about contractual guarantees only, which frames this company. It's what we do. We recommend only the contractual guarantees. You own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. Anyone showing you anything other than the contractual guarantees, they're not focused in on what annuities do. They're contracts. Buy the contractual guarantee. That's an important video for you to understand what drives us and why I'm so passionate about CGO, contractual guarantees only. All right? Hey, that was a good conversation. See you next time.